Here are some of the more polarizing books that I read this year. People either loved it or hated it, but had big feelings about it either way. The Favorites by Lane Fargo. I loved this book. It's dramatic, it's tense, it's over the top. I think the people that didn't like this one went into it thinking it was a typical romance, and it's not. This one's great on audio. Beautiful Ugly by Alice Feeney. Now, this one, I was hooked until maybe the last 10%, and it kind of went off the rails for me, but I didn't care because the rest of it was just so dang good. Cross for a Heart by Megan Collins is a psychological thriller about a woman who falls in love with her heart donor's husband, who obviously has been widowed. And I think people don't like this one because the main character is unhinged and she's a little bit sad. I sort of felt sad for her, but I also really enjoyed reading about her. I had a good time with it. My Husband by Maud Ventura. I'm a little bit late to the game on this one. It's about a woman who really curates every interaction she has throughout her day with her husband. She says my husband about 300 times in this novel, but I did not care. It is a wild ride and a bit of a train wreck in a good way. This one, I don't understand the hate for it. It's Julie Chan is Dead by Lian Zhang. I thought it was so fun. A woman witnesses her estranged twin sister's death and decides to take over her life because she has a lot more wealth than her. And things go crazy from there. I think people found this boring, which again, I just don't see. I was hooked. I think if you like your books with unlikable main characters and wild endings, you'll be okay with this one. Audition by Katie Kitamura. I understand why it's polarizing. I read this not knowing what to expect, and I'm still not sure that I understand it, but I did enjoy the reading experience. Let's just say this is about a woman who is sort of exploring two sides to herself. We Live Here Now by Sarah Pinborough. It's about a husband and wife who moved to a remote estate to try and convalesce and get over this illness that the woman has. And this one has an ending you will never see coming. With a Vengeance by Riley Sager. The girlies hated this one. I actually liked it. It's a locked room mystery set on a train. I like the main character. I like her motivation for wanting to get revenge, and I had a good time with it. Another one I loved and you guys don't, it's The Compound by Ashlyn Rowell. This is a reality TV book, but it's also dystopian, so don't go into this one thinking it's a thriller. Oh, Catabasis by R.F. Kuang. I loved this book. I really enjoyed the academics of it all. Alice and Peter head to hell to try and save their professor who's been sent there, and chaos ensues. I think people didn't like this one because they found it to be too convoluted and maybe wanted more of a relationship between the two main characters, but I liked everything we got with it. The Tenant by Frida McFadden. No. Finally, Her One Regret by Donna Freitas. This is taking on a taboo subject of maternal regret. I will say, don't go into this thinking it's a psychological thriller. I would call it literary suspense with a message. So those are my most polarizing books for the year. What are yours?